Stock's been on a bit of a tear lately.
Hey there, Lincoln here with bullacademy.org. 2024 has been a standout year for SoFi. The stock is up 123% over the last 3 months and an incredible 92% for the year. That's insane, but it may be fully justified. The company posted impressive Q3 results with $697 million in revenue, a 30% year-over-year increase, and 9.4 million members, up 35%. I hear you thinking, okay, Lincoln, that's impressive, but what's behind all this growth? That's a great question. I'll tell you. But before I do that, you need to do one thing for me. Like this video and comment your thoughts below. Are you invested in SoFi? Okay, now back to your inquisitive question. SoFi is leveraging innovative partnerships and smart strategies that are setting it apart from the wannabe one-stop shop banks out there. As you know, I always say SoFi is the only true one-stop shop online bank. Now, let me show you why.
We're improving shareholder returns at the same time meeting the needs of more members. Our members and products grew 35% year over year.
SoFi's growth story this year has been remarkable. In Q3 2024, the company reported $61 million in GAAP net income. That's profits, delivering their 4th consecutive profitable quarter. And remember that they only became profitable for the very first time at the end of last year. So it's great to see that they can keep it going. Anthony Noto has really turned this company around. And if you don't know the story behind that, go watch our 2-part documentary on the rise and fall and rise again of SoFi. I promise it will give you greater appreciation for this visionary CEO. Okay, I'm done. I'll put down the glazing knife. Let's cut deeper into SoFi's recent growth.
And so we're not just a lender anymore is the key message. And this is a historic day for us. Not only is it historic revenue, but we're to that 50-50 split between lending and non-lending that we wanted to drive to really continue to diversify our revenue. We've been able to overcome a really tumultuous environment over the last 5 years to deliver 17 quarters of record revenue growth and improving profitability. And we finally got to the point where the business is 50-50, which is right where we wanted to be.
Membership climbed to nearly 9.4 million people, a 35% increase from the last year. On top of that, nearly half of its revenue now comes from the non-lending sources, showcasing a well-diversified business model.
Anthony Noto.
CEO Anthony Noto also wanted to point out the importance of this, stating that our results reflect how SoFi is consistently achieving durable growth, how our innovation and brand building are attracting more members and clients to our platform than ever before, and how we are delivering strong and improving returns. Combined, our non-lending segments grew 64% year over year and drove the company's overall growth of 30%. And now they make up a record 49% of total revenue. That's amazing. I remember years ago when I was saying that Galileo, SoFi's tech platform, will one day make up 25% of its revenues. It's only at 15% now, but I see it continuing to rise as it builds more partnerships and acquires larger customers. And how about those financial services that drive SoFi's amazing financial services productivity loop?
Importantly, we're not just a lender anymore. We saw 64% year-over-year growth in our financial services and technology platform revenue. Those are high margin revenue streams, high ROE and capital light. And so we continue to diversify the business.
Those used to be purely a loss leader through Q3 of last year. Now look at them. They make up a whopping 34% of revenues with contribution profits of $99.8 million in the last quarter. That's not all. Those profits came from high contribution margins of 42%. Up from 3% the year prior. I don't know what to say. It's almost as if I said this would happen years back and it's happening now.
The lending business grew 14% year over year in the quarter, which was a little bit above expectations. The thing that outperformed was the loan platform business, which is in our financial services sector. We also saw an acceleration in growth in the technology platform. So if you combine the technology platform revenue with the financial services segment platform revenue combined, that grew 64% year over year, which is what drove the acceleration of 30% because lending only grew 14%.
Who would have thought? The financial services productivity loop is not only working, but it's become a profit leader. It's profitable. How fast they grow. Don't you love it? These results underscore SoFi's ability to build a resilient, future-focused foundation in the financial services sector. Next, announced towards the end of 2023, One strategic move that's materializing in 2024 has been SoFi's partnership with TGL, a cutting-edge golf league featuring stars as large as Tiger Woods.
Playing a hole in TGL requires all the same shots as on any other golf course. Each team will tee it up on our real grass tee box to start each hole, hitting into our massive screen. This is what we call screenplay. Depending on the result of the tee shot, the teams will continue to play their shots into the screen off the fairway, the rough, or out of sand if they happen to land in a bunker. Teams will continue until they're within the boundary of the green zone on screen. At this point, we move into the real world, where the ball is accurately placed within our tech-infused green zone, and play continues until the ball drops in the hole. This is TGL, presented by SoFi, coming January 2025 on ESPN.
This collaboration raises SoFi's profile and aligns the brand with high-profile, innovative events. In addition, Best Buy recently joined TGL as a founding partner, bringing even more visibility and credibility to the league. This synergy amplifies SoFi's positioning in aligning with iconic brands and game-changing ventures. SoFi also enhances insurance offerings by partnering with its first 2 direct carriers of SoFi Protect. This strengthens SoFi's ecosystem, providing members with more comprehensive financial solutions and unlocking additional cross-sell opportunities. In 2020, SoFi acquired Galileo, the industry leader in fintech infrastructure. Galileo is deservingly referred to as the AWS of financial technology.
For what you just said there, it sounds like what you're saying is that a company like Chime, a company like Dave, a company like Revolut may offer lending, and it could be powered by SoFi. Is that kind of what you're saying?
Right. And what we want to do is make that available through our APIs.
The platform enables anyone to easily build a fintech company using the same technologies, building blocks SoFi has used in building its empire. Over the years, Galileo has acquired thousands of commercial customers.
By one count, recent count, Galileo is powering 95% of all digital banking in North America. We have 5 out of the top 5 UK firms as clients. The top application in Canada is on our platform, the number 1 in the US, the number 1 in Mexico. We've just been in Latin America for 2 months, but of the top 20 down there, we've already signed 5. I think we're going to sign all 20 as clients.
Galileo. SoFi's tech platform made waves by partnering with 2 prominent banks in Mexico, making a significant step in SoFi's international expansion. Also, Galileo deployed its cyberbank core technology for SoFi's new commercial payment services sponsored bank program, further advancing its capabilities in modernizing financial infrastructure for the industry. If you're not familiar with SoFi's new and exciting sponsored bank program, we'll cover it in more details in another video. For now, all you need to know is that this program helps SoFi extend its technological and operational capabilities into the banking sector, providing services like processing and operational support for sponsored accounts. The initiative is a part of SoFi's broader technology platform expansion, emphasizing partnerships with traditional financial institutions to modernize their operations, including leveraging artificial intelligence, AI, the big topic of the year.
A number of companies have really put off the technology upgrades they need in order to meet their regulatory requirements, as well as the incremental risks of fraud and all the AI implications. And so we see a surge in the tech spending as well.
Additionally, Galileo introduced advanced fraud prevention tools and launched a secure credit product with dynamic funding. These innovations enhance the security and flexibility of SoFi's offerings, further solidifying its leadership in fintech. SoFi's march towards becoming the AWS of financial services is well underway with its international push. If you want to know more about the complex financial system and how SoFi's tech platform powers and integrates with various parts of it, I've done a comprehensive deep dive video into it. Every SoFi investor should watch it to fully understand the promise of Galileo and Technisys.
We're very encouraged about the demand that we see for new technology services. It's just taking longer for those deals to be decided. It's not that we're losing the deals, it's just they're not been decided, and we think we'll win our fair share. The other thing I'd say is that we're seeing really strong demand in consumer deposits, which gives us confidence on the growth of our SoFi Money business. And our SoFi Invest business is also seeing really strong trends. That's what's driving the 37% year-over-year growth in our products, which we added more than 1 million new products in the quarter.
So, what should you take away from this video? Well, all of it. There is a lot that SoFi has accomplished this year to move along its growth story and create more enthusiasm around its stock. But I get it, you still need it distilled. Because we're friends, I'll summarize it for you. Here we go. Write this down and tell a friend about it. Oh, and don't forget to like this video so that I can keep making more. SoFi's record-setting performance isn't just about impressive numbers, it's also about a deliberate and effective growth strategy that continues to yield exceptional results by expanding into high-potential areas like tech platforms, international markets, and diversified financial services. SoFi's positioning itself for long-term success. As you know, on this channel, we love a focus on the long-term vision. If you're a long-term investor, what you want is for the companies in which you invest to also be invested in the long-term potential of their business. Clearly, SoFi is one of the best at this. The future outlook of this company remains bright, but enough from me.
We're really excited about 2025. It will mark I think the best environment we've operated in since I joined 7 years ago, with rates declining and a stable economy.
What are your thoughts on SoFi's growth strategy? Is it a good investment? Is it over or undervalued? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know if you're investing. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on the companies shaping our future. Thanks for watching. I'm Lincoln with BoAcademy.org. Thank you again and have a great day.